ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another World of Warships live stream. I'm MrConway, community manager live here from Prague, and with me is the one, the only, the amazing, the glorious... Wow. Rehearsed this for like half an hour, and then he just lets me down. Absolutely, absolutely terrible.
Sorry.
Okay, well, no need to talk about him. You know who he is. You can read, and if you can't,
producer.
Yes, and if you can't read, then, well, you know, it doesn't really make any difference. How has everyone been? I mean, it's been a very long time since I've seen you. All of 8 minutes for those of you who speak German, and maybe
even 9.
Maybe even 9. 9. Oh, sorry.
Damn it.
We're getting off topic rapidly. It's a great day. It is, of course, the 1st of April. I'm really happy to announce that we've released submarines today. Oh no. That was a different stream. No, we've released Spacebattles version 2.0, Intergalactic Games.
Actually, strictly speaking, 3.0.
Intergalactic Games, 4 different game modes in space. With lots of pew pew.
Yeah.
Yes.
With a lot of quantum things, because everything works better if you put quantum in front of it.
Yes, that's true. Quantum space effects, and like we need to have some space sound effects. I was trying to get some ready, but then I ran out of time. So that's I suck. So the stream today is going to be our typical update stream. We're going to just have a bit of a talk about what we introduced in the update, and then we're going to go play some space games. Hopefully 1 or 2 of you are going to join us, and we've also got a host of new test ships to take out. We have, of course, an entire line of Soviet battleships. We have the USS Georgia, which is let me just because I've just played it and it's pretty glorious. It's American. What just happened?
What have you done?
This is the update article. We'll get to that in a second. Anyway, no, USS Georgia, tier 9 battleship with 457mm guns. I think this it has potential. It has potential.
I actually didn't play her yet, so
I played 1 game, so.
But she's a very interestingly looking ship. The design is basically one of the precursors to Iowa-ish.
Yes.
So you can notice that weird gash on the side that's taken from South Dakotas.
Ah, yes. Interesting. On the other hand, we have some other ships, like, for instance, we have what Tuccy is just looking at right there, which is the HMS Indomitable. Learn the word, pronounce it properly. Especially you Americans.
How do they pronounce it?
I have no idea, but probably terribly.
I mean, I have always trouble with implacable, but like implaceable.
Well, you can't place it anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just rooted to a spot.
But Indomitable, I don't think I have problems with that.
Let's see if she is actually indomitable or not so much. We will see. But then, of course, I think the highlight of this update are our glorious space games. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a few things have changed. It still confuses me. Right, I'm going to remove the logo so you can see right up here where there used to be something else. You now switch your port, and so I think it is time to go to space.
Space.
The final frontier. These are the voyages of the so on and so forth. I really want to start off with the space battle. I think, you know what, guys, look, we have a portal article. It details everything that's in the update. I was planning on going through it, and you can see, like, it's right. We could actually theoretically, legitimately, just have a quick look at it, right?
But I think that people can read.
Okay, Tuccy, that's overly optimistic of you.
Okay,
but for those who can't read, watch the video by our ever glorious Dasha, and you'll find out what the highlights of this update are.
Solid Mitchrep, we were not shaming American accents. We were just telling the truth
constructively.
Okay, so space mode it is.
I think it's time for space mode because I only I only got one of the 2 game modes earlier when I was playing with Zahalis.
Yeah, I tried twice today, and I got only the binary star.
Yes, me too. So I really want to play Rings of Saturn as well, which means we're gonna have to try again. I'm quickly gonna mount 1 or 2 flags just because I like to try hard, and
let's see how many people try to stream snipe us.
I welcome all stream snipers. equally. You can come at me, bro. Happy to. If you want to join us, right now would be the best time to send an in-game personal private message to MrConway. Import whisper me, and if you're quick, I'll take you for some games with me and Tuccy. Download size.
The only condition to this is that you have to be able to carry us both.
Yeah. So download size, Edward 109K is 1.6 gigabytes for this patch. Because obviously it's quite a lot of new visual content in it. For the whole client, I'm not sure right now. A lot is the correct answer.
Is there still the guy like swimming through space? There isn't, right?
Space vacuum cleaner dude. He was on the container ship.
Ah, yeah, true. He was actually only on the.
You go. I'll quickly.
Yeah, the vacuum. Ah, yeah, there is the swimmer.
I'm quickly gonna equip my ship or something so that we can, shoot people.
Yeah, I was asking about this guy who just swims through space like one does. Yeah, the vacuum cleaner guy. That's. Bless you.
Oh my apologies, guys. It seems the weather's got to me finally. So what else?
The weather is glorious. The weather is nice. I don't know what you have.
Yeah, but it's too changeable. It keeps just changing completely. Okay.
XR 1986. I would like to ask maybe a stupid question, but in the current meta, is manual AA or AFD better a skill, or does it depend on a play style? Frankly, I'm not really sure. I know the answer to this. I generally nowadays don't take the AFD for ships where I want only AA. I use it for ships where I want to go secondary build, but I'm not really usually putting on a manual AA skill. So
yeah, I mean the manual AA skill depends on you using it actively, right? The other ones are passive bonuses and they're just going to work. Yeah. The manual AA skill will let you switch your focus fire sector quicker, but you have to actually pay attention to it and do it. So if you do that, then it might be beneficial for you. If you don't, probably not. I would stick with the passive ones.
Okay, so we have our partner in crime. So let's go.
Double blue Aster. I like this. Let's do it. Is the USS Georgia based on blueprints or a real ship that was built? It's a blueprint ship. I don't know if they started building
blueprint and a bit of creativity. No, they didn't start to build her. It's basically based on the studies that led to the Iowa class, but basically studies, so not built, not even started. Some solutions that are used there are taken from the South Dakota class, like the internal belt with that cutoff on the sides, but that was not necessary when the basically final proposal of Iowa was taken, because basically the only reason there is this this weird thing on the sides of the South Dakotas is to make some space where you could put openings for the fuel tanks so that you can refuel. Wow. Because the South Dakota didn't have enough space between the superstructure and the...
What's with everyone playing battleships?
Everyone wants to just experience sweet Paris.
Wow. Wow.
Well, it seems it will be a target-rich environment.
MCM says, premium account for 4,300 days. You do know that World of Warships won't last that long? Challenge accepted.
Where, what?
He says World of Warships won't last as long as my premium account, and I say challenge accepted.
I have something similar.
And Yaki Who on YouTube says, why you sell my wife at such a high price? Yaki, I'm confused.
I think he means Azuma.
Azuma? Like, I'm always confused when people would start referring to ships as their waifus because it's confusing. But, you know, this is a judgment-free zone. And feel free to, you know, whatever floats your boat or sinks it in this case.
Dog Snake Cake. Space Asashio when seeing that BB's counter for space battles. Space Asashio, I'm not sure. I don't think it's currently needed. I mean, I can do enough mayhem with the Blue Aster as well. Granted, no interloping destroyer. Well, intervenes.
Oh, this is an excellent question that I really would like answered as well. Dalton says, will you guys bring the space battleship Yamato from anime to World of Warships? I would love it.
Right.
Like we would, like Tuccy would be, and me, we'd be right there getting it, but unfortunately we don't own the rights to that. Would I? Wouldn't you? I would. We don't own the rights to that intellectual property, so we'd have to license it. It's not that easy. I would love it. It's a fantastic looking ship, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Wow, the horn on this is so amazing. Can I just? I'm just gonna have to. Nice.
Press N for more accuracy. Well, I guess I will have to stay a bit on the left flank here, so that I don't really leave these guys without DD support.
WG, please, when are we getting naval aviation containers on premium shop? Soon! TM. They're almost there, guys. Just wait for a minute. For now, you know, if you want some naval aviation containers, I heard that if you play the game and complete directives, you will get some for free by playing the game. Still have a chance to drop premium CVs, so get in there and get mission in. Abaddon der Vernichter. I'm going to answer in English because everybody wants to probably hear this, right? So he's saying, why aren't we throwing out codes? Because the our colleagues on the Russian stream throw out codes. I don't look. I love doing these streams for you, and I'm doing them for you, right? I'm here because you guys are here, because you guys watch, because I like interacting with you guys, but I don't want to build like like a culture where people just come for the bonus codes, because it just means that Twitch chat's just going to be full of exclamation mark giveaways, spam, and people asking for free this.
Oh,
and
now
free
we've started it. I'm like, how long before someone types that?
Well, someone will, and then they'll realize we have a chatbot that will ban them for it, and then they'll probably stop pretty quickly. But honestly, like I love giving away some stuff, and we do frequently do this kind of thing. All right, we had a really cool mission for King of the Sea that we were giving away to people via Twitch drops and via bonus code. But I don't really want to do like just this sort of old school style of we'll have some bonus codes and people have to enter to win, because it kills chat interaction usually, because all the chat just turns into spam about giveaways, and I don't think it's the best use of sort of our time and your time and the way we do this.
Will I get him? Yes!
Like, if you guys really disagree, then we can see, but
but unfortunately one of those guys got me.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh,
Luckily,
yeah.
I am still alive. But we do have Twitch drops active, so if you guys have your Twitch account linked to your Wargaming account, you can get free containers for just watching. And we are working on some more things Twitch drop related that you'll hear about soon, hopefully. So, are we actually going to hit a hit on that Minotaur in the smoke? Come on. Yes. 2. Nice. That's what you get for sitting in smoke and not moving. Get spanked, that's what happens. I'm really worried that people will realize they have radar.
Yes, they did on my flank.
They haven't here yet, so I'm gonna brave Sir Robin while that is still the case.
Well, I'll for now go for some glamour shots. If you are brave Robining.
You absolutely are in full control of the viewers' experience. I trust you.
I'm still wondering what this weird... it's a mining ship. It has the mining wheel. Whenever you start doing something interesting, like death-defying stunts, just switch to yourself.
I hit someone for 495 damage, oh yes. And I think God damn it. I would have killed that guy, but somebody else was quicker.
Here we can see one Space Republic.
Who's sitting that smoke up ahead? I wouldn't know. Lots of angry smoke clouds, but that one that looks like a cruiser. Something there as well.
The ruins are beautiful.
That's the Norma. So who's just in front of me here?
Enough of glamour shots. Switching to you again.
It is only a flyfire. I shall hunt him.
And here we can see MrConway in his natural habitat.
Rushing the enemy. Oh, he got stuck.
Hiding behind a battleship.
I wish I had some smoke right now. Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
I have taken far too much damage. Disengage. Uh-oh. Not good.
Oh, you are passing some sinking ship.
Oh no, there's a blue Asta there now. I'm dead.
Oh, you are still alive. Oh, okay.
I would love right about now is when I would like to be undetected. I'm dead.
Now you are undetected.
Thank you, Tuccy. Can I just say something though? Screw you. Ah. At least I took out most of that Paris. I think we're losing this one.
Looks like it.
Looks like it, yes. Looks like it. Ah well. Let's just abandon ship. I want to get in the other mode.
We still have the division mate there.
Well, like I don't see how we're going to actively contribute to his game anymore. Yeah. So I think it's fine. We
could have cheered him on.
And this is true, but let's not. Instead, let's kick him from our division. Goodbye.
Oh,
sorry, dude. If you're listening, thank you very much for playing. Unfortunately, we potatoed, so it's over. So I would say let's take out a different ship. I've got, as it so happens, the Zaya ready to go.
I have Sweet Paris ready to go.
Nice. Let's join the battleships. Ready? What?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Will there be changes to the space Hakuryu? Torps, rockets, bombs. Feels a bit underwhelming for 8. Okay, drones at the camera. I'm not sure if our technology is ready at the moment to, like, we have, of course, different models for these things in space games. But the way skins work, they don't... How to explain it? The model of the torpedo is not based on the model of the skin at the moment, but on this overall scenario. So in this case, space battles versus a regular battle. So maybe that's something we can improve on in the future. I don't know if you remember, but in the beginning, the cameras also didn't have sound. This is something that we added added afterwards. It's good feedback. I would definitely like that to be the case, but we'll have to see how we can do that. We don't want random battles to look too crazy. So I'm not sure if that's something we want to do.
He survived. He don't belong. Kick him. Yes, that's what we did.
The enemy team has figured that you're streaming. Wow.
Is there any plans for endgame content, as we can do at high tier ship for some more variety instead of just clan battles and so? Well, I mean, the clan battles are the endgame, but the formats will be changing, the formats will be evolving, also depending on how well the carriers progress and how well some other things progress. We try to rotate maps there and stuff. 3v1 Bunny says, did the compliment counter get removed from the client? It used to be in the service record. It didn't get removed, but it was moved. Do you know? I can't remember. Where was it moved to?
Karma display.
That's a good question.
It's still there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure right now where it was. Somebody mentioned it to me earlier today.
I stopped checking my karma after finding out how much Chrysanthus does have, so it was like pointless.
How do you get a Minotaur? Jake Hewitt, I'm assuming you're talking about a Space Minotaur, because I mean the regular Minotaur, you just research it. The Space Minotaur will be available later. Wait, is it available? No, it is already.
Yeah, you have to fulfill missions.
Yes, there's missions right now.
Yeah, there's a mission with battleships for battleship, with destroyers for destroyers and stuff.
Yeah, so basically just play. Sorry, I was confused there for a second. The ships for the torpedo beat mode, those are separate, and those you will get when the torpedo beat mode goes live. Exactly so.
By the way, if you didn't try the torpedo beat on public test, you have something nice to look forward to. It's such funny chaos.
So the karma now, you just have to click on your name in the upper left corner and you can see it there.
Where do we go? Left?
Yes, why not? Let's support the people on the western flank there. I saw Georgia once. Seems like a new ship. Georgia is a test ship, so it's it's in for its second round of testing now. First round.
First round.
First round of testing.
She didn't get to the live test yet, live server.
So if you've seen her, then it must have been today.
And then say hello to the skipper.
Torpedo beat was fun. Yes, I'm really looking forward to torpedo beat mode. This is I think gonna be the highlight. We should have a fun evening with that one.
I mean the space gearing in a secondary build was just so hilarious.
Are we planning to fix USN dive bombers? Asks Edward. He saw Zoop pointed out that they are overpowered at the moment. They're strong. I don't know if they're overpowered. Obviously, each CV has some strengths and some weaknesses. And for the Midway, the HE bombers, dive bombers are, of course, a main strength. So we'll see if we're going to change it. But for this update, I don't think you should expect any changes.
When will you show the new skipper matchmaker? This is a bit tricky. We have to wait until enough people actually purchase the Skipper Plus so that we can show all functions properly. Right now we are having a bit of issues with the queue in it.
Yeah, it's just basically me and Chrysanthus surviving right and wondering why we don't get any matches.
Kanto za nabijanie. So did you manage to survive? And did you manage to win? I guess not. We didn't leave you really in a best situation, but stranger things happened.
001 says, SKM says, Azuma just came on sale, but how long will the ship be available for free XP in game? I need to know if I have a chance of getting it before it is removed. I honestly don't know yet. We will see. It should be available for a good while. And we will, of course, let you know before. We're not just going to suddenly say, like, haha, it's gone now. So there'll be some warning before it disappears from sale. When do we get more Zero Lane stuff? My wallet is ready to cry again. Well, maybe soon, maybe not soon.
Yeah.
We cannot tell you. There's a nice new Yamato camera coming. Ooh, Yamato got an update to its visual model, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm not really that interested in the special camo.
Me neither.
It's a bit too wild for me, but yeah.
For me, it's not wild enough.
But I'm definitely looking forward to the improved visual model because yeah. Yamato is one of the oldest ships in the game, and it's about time she got some facelift. Hello, Zaya.
Oh, hello. He's close.
Oh. Oh. Ow. Sorry, guy. Didn't plan this.
What happened?
Double Citadel kill.
Ooh, I hit Citadel Desire and took his engine out.
Ah, okay, so that's a wasted salvo. Okay, I think I'm diverting to the other flank, to be honest, because it seems that here everything is under control, but the other flank looks like being overrun.
Well, I'm gonna snack on this blue Aster here.
Well, my secondaries are already pew-pewing at her.
Sorry, dude. Well, I say that, but I'm not. I lied.
I'm really sorry to that Zaya that I blabbed, because I know how inconvenient such blabs are for a cruiser driver. And as a cruiser driver, I hate them.
It's not an ARP Yamato, by the way. It's a Kobayashi Yamato.
Yep, Makoto Kobayashi.
Which is something.
But there is no beer can.
Wouldn't it be like a sake drum anyway?
I mean, Asahi beer can be quite good.
This is actually surprisingly true. This is what I used to drink in France, because
especially the one brewed in Pilsen.
Yeah, exactly, because it was brewed in the Czech Republic, and so you could get Czech beer in France. It just had a Japanese label on it. Are the bonuses known for the new Yamato camo? It is the exact. It will have the same bonus as other tier 10 permanent camouflages.
Oh, hello, Blue Aster. Come here. Didn't have time to reload and aimed poorly, but still.
The whole team decided to go on the enemy team decided to go the wrong side of the map. God damn it.
I will have to start turning because I don't want to run headlong into them.
Ah, there's another Zaya here. Hello. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, I apologize. Oh god, hiccups on stream. The worst.
Oh. The moment they turn into the unstoppable hiccups.
Aren't they always unstoppable?
Oh, another Zaya. I presume you are taking care of her, but still, just to be sure.
Oh, feel free, but as long as she doesn't land sneaky torpedoes on me, I'm reasonably confident that I will win this joust. Unless he tries to ram me.
If you let yourself be
no,
rammed.
No, turn!
Oh.
Actually, he won the joust. I can't believe it.
Wait, you let yourself to be rammed? Really?
F's in chat, please. F's in chat. That was terrible. Wow. Absolutely terrible. You could show some love to Yamato, like lower his citadel like you do with Montana. Well, we could. We could also just increase that caliber size by, you know, like a factor of 2 just because we can. But we shouldn't because of game balance. Yamato has its niche, and it has its strengths, it has its weaknesses. It doesn't need lower citadel. It's already a beast.
Oh, my secondaries just finished the Zaya.
Have we tried to get permission to make a Battleship Yamato skin for Yamato? I honestly don't know. This is not my area of expertise. And if I did know, probably couldn't tell you.
Oh, he started
showing a
backing
lot of
up.
broadside to that Paris. There comes the Epi. He's to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Love the sound of his secondaries.
Oh. And I just triggered my repairs. Damn it.
I honestly think the spaceship strip been locked behind a play one battle in a tier 4 above mission, just to get the newcomers out. Well, they are, because, you know, we have this service record, the account leveling system, right? And until you have a certain account level, you will not be able to play Space Battles. So that already is in effect, actually. Like, a complete newcomer won't be able to immediately start Space Battles. Because I agree, it would be overwhelming. Especially since the ships that we have in there are a little bit temperamental anyway. Do you know how many games you have to play to unlock it at the moment, Tuccy?
I'm not sure.
Okay, me neither. But it's not immediately available. Delete him.
Well, once I have more of his broadside.
He's reversing.
I know.
Nice shot.
Well worth the wait. Okay, so it's 3v3.
MrConway, you have an uncomfortable face. This is probably true, right? If you want to know the story of my uncomfortable face, it is because it is currently... Basically, the way this building works is that in the cold months, the air conditioning doesn't... There's just no air conditioning, right? Which is fine and good until you sit in a small streaming room with lights in front, lights in back, 3 big PCs, 7 screens, and 2 people.
Okay, cruisers, it would be nice
it gets
if
quite
you
toasty.
try to get the destroyer.
And uncomfortable, actually. But as soon as it gets hot outside, we can be cool again in here. As bizarre as it sounds. Tuccy?
Yeah?
You need to carry this. Can I recommend something to you?
Yeah?
Would you consider pushing the T key? Yes.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to reload. I'd love the galaxies try to actually get out and not let me as the sole object of enemy affection, but...
Kill, kill, kill. Yeah, I kind of need the rest of our team to pull their weight a little bit as well, our galaxies. Well, at least we're leading in points, so if you can hold out, we'll be fine. No! There goes the Tuccy.
Yep.
We can still win this. We've still got a solid point,
Yeah, we
points
could.
advantage.
Why the price adjustments for doubloons ship in the armor compared to some in Tech Tree, and will there still be discounts on doubloons from ships on ships from time to time? I think the adjustment is actually nothing more than just calculating in the port slot cost, because that's something you don't have in the Tech Tree. So
yes, you will get an extra port slot. There will still occasionally be discounts, I'm sure.
oh, we won.
Yes, of course. How were you ever doubting us? I know how.
Yes.
So should we try one more time to get that other game mode?
Yeah, we can.
Let's try one last time. Yeah, now we won. Now we won. Last chance. Then we're going to take some test ships out. Would you add more premium ships to the armory like Le Terrible or Vanguard? So the ships that are in there are going to change from time to time. So we're going to cycle them in and out. I don't think we're going to have much more than 50 in there because 50 is already quite a big number and it gets a bit overwhelming. But we're definitely going to rotate them.
Lopan Turkel, is all development of warships in Prague? There is no development of warships in Prague. We are just a publishing team here, so we have the community guys, we have the URL guy and stuff like that, but the development team is in St. Petersburg.
What was the answer about discounts on ships in the arsenal? Let's call it armory. Let's try and call it armory. I know we're going to fail, but let's try collectively. So yeah, like I said, there will definitely be discounts now and then, but obviously not right now. Otherwise, you would have seen it. But just because they're there, the reason we moved the ships to the arsenal from the tech tree is not so much that it's more that the tech tree was not really built to contain that many premium ships.
Kind of crowded.
Yeah, it's getting kind of crowded. I know lots of you are going to say like, oh, but it was fine for me. But you have to realize not everybody plays World of Warships at the same screen resolution, and at some of them, you know, everything it just gets a bit unreadable. But now we have a place where we can just offer them easily. That doesn't mean there won't be any discounts. It's the same as for the premium shop, the tech tree before.
Oh, seems to have some support in the chat. To the top wargaming boss, do not mess with MrConway or we will stop playing. We are messing with MrConway all the time.
Yes, and also I don't think the top boss is watching our stream.
I
mean, I'd love to. If you are, shout out, boss. But if not, then...
I like this patch, nice work. Thank you, Red Bull Star. That's actually very nice to read because usually when people write something, they write that something doesn't work for them or that they don't like something. So this is definitely a very welcome change.
Evan is here. Well, so Evan is not the top boss, right?
Yeah.
Even though he likes to think he is, but we love him dearly. I'm not sure if he's here. He's probably here.
Yeah, he usually appears in chat from time to time in unpredictable moments. When we least expect him. Boom! There he is.
Francesco Benjamin Pieri on YouTube is asking, can we play with you? Yes, you absolutely can. Send an in-game message to MrConway and be ready to play. Just don't keep us waiting because, you know, if you don't accept the invitation right away, we're not going to. And we're probably going to play random battles after this.
Yep.
But yeah. So, more questions. Please allow me to ask one question about the clan battle starting this week. I don't get the reason of choosing in advance which primetime our clan will play. Could you please explain? Well, you can only play in one primetime per day, right? And I don't... So, I mean, if you don't choose, the default's just going to be your own primetime. But, you know, if you, for instance, are in a clan that has lots of people that work night shifts, that, you know, can't necessarily play during the regular European primetime, then it is a really good opportunity to get radared and screwed. Really good opportunity to, you know, like go and be able to enjoy clan battles with all your players or with more of people that can't usually play, and also gives you a chance to choose to face some different opponents and a bit of a different meta because, you know, like players on different clusters do actually play a little bit differently. Why we make you choose in advance, I'm not sure if that's just like a technical thing that we kind of have to do.
Yeah, it's both technical thing and both to basically prevent clans from, for example, jumping between the time zones to game the system.
Yes.
Which, I mean, yeah, a vast majority of clans out there is would not do that, but unfortunately there are some that would, so... FFX, care to explain Wargaming banning players from chat in-game for criticizing ship changes? I definitely can comment that we definitely don't do this. We won't ban you if you criticize ship changes in game, as long as you do it in a not toxic manner. So
let me say it this way: we're never going to ban you for the content of what you're saying, as long as the way of what you're saying is right.
Yep.
Oh, well, unless, I mean, okay, like, unless it's like something racist or something. But otherwise, you know, like, you know what I'm getting at. You can absolutely voice your opinion on anything you want, but please do so in a manner that is respectful towards your fellow players, community managers, and the development team. Dev lives matter.
If you were chat banned immediately, then let me assure you that definitely wasn't connected with the immediate chat.
And if you're really, really, really worried, you can always contact our customer support team and ask them, and they can tell you why you were banned, or you can contact me and I can tell you. What I wouldn't recommend is posting on the forums, because
most of all, because on the forum we actually cannot tell you because it's a public platform. So
yeah, but also people will call you out for, you know.
Okay, it seems that my teammates here are kind of behind an island, so I cannot really push. And I lost quite a chunk of health to the radar.
Have you got a radar ready?
Sorry?
I said, do you have a radar ready?
No, I was radar.
Okay, but so you do. Okay, but do you have one ready?
What?
I mean, do you have a radar ready?
No,
Okay.
I'm Blue Aster. I don't have radar.
Ah, god damn it! The normal is. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Momentarily got confused. Sorry. I think, chat, please. I would like you to believe. Right now, I need you to believe. And if you're not believing yet, try harder. So we are going to go rush this galaxy. And we're going to torpedo him in his face. I just hope we're going to survive. I mean, of course, we have to be careful of friendly torpedoes because...
Of course, there was a perfect battleship-sized gap.
I think one salvo should be enough. 3 fires. This is fine. Ooh. I'm liking this ship. Maybe I should get it on the live server. Where is this Paris? If you were Paris, chat, where would you be?
Everywhere.
How can I get the Stream Dream camouflage, says Red Bull Star. We will figure out a way how to give it to you soon. For now, you'll have to... Oh god, he's very close. Ow. Lots of ow.
Okay, this... I somehow just suck in this game.
You do? Welcome to the club, Tucky.
Or rather that Paris manages to dodge everything. Most of all by dodging in other direction that I expect him to. Well, you have at least some damage.
This is true.
Also, why are you showing me when I'm...
Are we gonna maybe get a kill?
Dripping around.
Like at least a torpedo hit? Oh, I think he maybe did he? Yes. Looks like he's getting it up the butt and... Well. At least one more torpedo hit.
And now I can't even launch torpedoes on the Paris because our...
Conway, fire the space turret on the side of your head.
Ah, I'm done.
You are?
Yeah. And I don't think I will manage to connect. The enemies on this flank were just too good at dodging.
Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. We might actually cap the enemy cap here.
Maybe, yeah.
We shall see. Are you gonna connect?
I don't know actually because I cannot turn the camera enough. No. Unfortunately, no. Okay, so this was a 0 damage game.
This happens. I think it's time for some random battles. Still waiting on HMS Habakkuk for April Fools? Well, you know, maybe next year. Maybe next year. So if anybody else wants to play, message me now. I want to give another go to the Georgia and get a bit more of an opinion on her. And then I would really like to also check out the Azuma.
So it's tier 9. Well, if you are taking Georgia, then
you mean tier 999? Oh, sorry. Getting distracted again.
So if we are there, then I would probably try the Sovietsky Soyuz.
Okay. Will you add Yoshino or Neustra Shimi in this update? So Yoshino still remains to be finalized in testing. She hasn't actually hit her live test yet. Should be starting. Oh, did we get Yoshino? Tuccy, help me out here.
Yes, we have her for testing.
Is she here?
Oh, no, sorry, not Yoshino. The other Y ship.
Yes, that one.
Yukikaze.
Yukikaze, yes. No, so Yoshino is still a little bit off. And Neustra Shimi is ready, I think, in terms of balancing, but I still can't tell you when she's going to be released yet, sorry. Oh, MrConway. Well. Can you show us the Audacious? So Red Bull Star had played 2 games on the Audacious on the German stream, but I have to say I really didn't like it at all. I'm willing to give it another go. Let's just do the Georgia first, then we'll go. But I'm not feeling the Audacious.
No.
Switch to Conway's screen, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do, but like my screen. Okay, my screen has a ship, but.
Well, I'm just building up the configuration, so that's probably pretty boring.
I mean, it is the best port to have a look at ships in, but. You're equipping the Sovietsky Soyuz. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Georgia is pretty nice. Not audacious enough? Yeah, I'm not audacious enough. That's possible, but I'll give her another go. I'm not. Maybe I just need to get used to the different drop mechanics for her, but it didn't feel like my cup of tea. But it's just like Midway. I'm really not enjoying Midway gameplay either. But Hakuryu is lots of fun. It's bizarre, but there it is.
Hakuryu International Airport.
And yes, John Al has a good point there. Remember, guys, there is a free captain respec and module demounting for the whole week now.
Yep.
Until April 8th. So if you're not sure about some of your builds, you want to experiment, go in there, reset them, and rebuild them. Worth it to do while you can. You're going full try hard.
Well, what do you mean?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Take your time. Take your time.
I mean, I definitely don't want to get a detonation.
Yeah, Francesco, if you want to play, you need to just send me an in-game message so I know who you are and then we can invite you. So are any new nations coming in and how many? The next nation to come in is going to be the Pan-European nation, which is sort of going to be a container that we're going to be able to put some of the sort of minor European nations ships in, things like the
oh, so we are getting a Midway with us, so we have a guaranteed tier 10.
It's okay, I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, no, just
so yeah, so
this
Błyskawica is going to be in there, as is a Dutch ship, a Austro-Hungarian ship, which I guess you guys already know about. And then, was there one more? Not that we've talked about. There's anyway the other plans, but other nations, we're gonna have to have a look.
Yep.
We're gonna have to have a look.
So let me guess, Vidibus Unitis is not going to be German. No.
No, but that makes sense, right? Because she wasn't a German ship.
Can you share us your hardware configuration? Well, that's probably a question for you because you were building this studio.
Sure. Well, I don't mind. Let me just check so I know that I'm not talking talking something silly. Let me just gonna check. So we are running here on our gameplay machines are running an i7 7700 with a GTX 1070, and the streaming machine I think is running some kind of Radeon just for rendering. Oh no, actually no, it's running it. I think the streaming machine is running a 1060. But there's no gameplay on that, so it's just dedicated for rendering the stream. I don't know, not the craziest PCs, but very decent.
Hunter Hamburg and Dracula are asking about whether it will be possible to get some way the Bliskavica camo. I guess it will be. I mean, we did it with the Normandy camouflage, so
but
it might take some time before she appears.
The Bliskavica camera, isn't it out yet? Out already? Wait.
Yeah, but it was for mission.
Ah. But have we put the Normandy camo in without the mission?
I think we did sometime last year for a short time. So
we'll have a look into it, guys. We'll have a look into it. We'll need to find a good opportunity to do it. So what's matchmaking looking like?
No camo for Soyuz. Well, I have camo on there.
It's white camouflage.
Yes, I want to like be one with all the icebergs on this map. Also,
wow,
let's look at
our whole
Conway.
team is with us.
Are they?
Well, as people asking where we need help and everything, it's like very appreciated right there. No.
Ah, damn it, we lost the spotting before I got in range.
So, I think we should try a very lucky long-range punt at this Minotaur. I mean, at this range, if I'll hit it, it'll be a minor miracle, but, you know, Iron Jesus giveth.
Well, I mean, on the other hand, with these guns, if you hit it, it will stay hit.
That's true, but I'm not going to hit it, let's be honest. It's a maneuvering Minotaur, 23 kilometers.
No, it's definitely a tricky shot.
It's like Bismarck Rudder with a swordfish level of RNG needed.
Ah, Ibuki.
There comes the Midway. Yeah, Mr. Midway, it's too much AA here for you.
Is there such a thing?
God damn it. I'm really having a bad time with my gunnery so far.
Well, welcome to the club.
When will they fix that zoom jump spasm? It's not a spasm, it's because I have the spotting plane up. And I was actually physically aiming at something that was much further in the distance. So it's like the water. It just happens when you have the spotting plane up and you're not paying as much attention. It's more bad camera operation than like an actual bug, I think.
Oh crap, I didn't notice. I have planes behind me. This is gonna be bad. Okay, I dodged one. Ah, could have been worse. Still, I was paying more attention to the...
I'd really like some visual on those cruisers behind that island.
Yeah.
But it's okay at the moment. We're holding caps. We're actually capping A as well. We're denying C. I've still got full hit points. So right now we're looking alright.
The midway is coming again.
Well, at least we have the Alaska.
And we have also you.
That's true. I think Alaska's got much better A than me. It's alright here, but I didn't spec into it or anything. Hey, I've done my first damage.
I don't have at all like the feel for how far should I lead with this ship. First time playing, so.
Wow, look at all that spamming from behind that island. If only we had some radar here.
Torpedo planes incoming.
Yeah, I just have to eat them right now. Not good at all. I'm not sure I can disengage here, to be honest.
Also say to torpedo.
Please start reversing. Oh god, I'm showing too much broadside to the Iowa. Yeah. And the Alsace. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of support here, and that smoke just was very angry. God damn it. Should have stayed further back. RIP, yes indeed. Is that a minor post store spamming AP? It's definitely not spamming HE, I can tell you that much. So it is apparently a Iowa design study, the USS Georgia, as we've implemented her.
Yeah.
I'm not the historical expert, so I can only tell you what Tuccy told me. He, however, I'm sure can tell you much more.
Okay, it seems that we are kind of losing again.
Looks a little bit like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. You know, I keep saying that it's not a good idea to play test high tier ships first time on stream.
I don't mind, honestly, because I fail off stream just as much as I do on stream. I'm honest about it. Plus, I only play high tier anyway, so. Ooh, nice juicy volley on the Minotaur, and oh, that's a shame.
Well, one Citadel.
Okay, took a while to register, and he's smoking up.
Yeah.
It's not lost yet. There's the Minotaur.
That's another one.
No, it's the same one. It just got raided out by the Alaska.
Oh.
Do you have enough to overmatch him?
Apparently so.
Nice.
But yeah, now I'm in a pretty tricky position.
That's one word for it. Another word is dead.
I'm not dead yet, but on the other hand, my turret rotation cannot keep up with the dodging.
He's turning. He's turning. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Jesus. I believe. Not too bad. For the final volley.
Well,
But still, we died with
yeah.
little damage. Yeah. Eh. Okay.
Why
so-
not New Jersey? It's a real ship. Well, because on New Jersey we cannot really put the 18-inch guns, right? And it would be a clone. It's like it would have to have some weird gimmick and stuff. So it would be basically
Just another Iowa.
yeah, exactly. It would be a game of clones. So I actually like to see the weird proposals and weird designs there.
So I am going to go do an audacious game because people have requested it.
Oh, tier 10.
Yes.
Dude, you are missing all the fun on mid-tiers.
That's true.
Like no radars.
That's true. So, Mr. Tuccy, where are you? Let me re-invite you. Did anybody else want to play? Join us now. I have to give you a disclaimer, guys. I played Audacious earlier and I was absolutely terrible. Like, really bad. So, please bear that in mind while you're watching. Go easy on me. I still have to learn the ins and outs of this the ship mechanically.
You just like to suffer.
I do. I do it for chat. Will Wargaming be bringing a way for people to get old permacamos? Like ice sickle covered Edinburgh, Hood and Bismarck.
Maybe.
Maybe. You know, we have the Arsenal now. There's a good chance things like that might appear at some point. Otherwise, we've done, you know, events where we've given you a chance to purchase old containers from these events in the Arsenal. So there's different options that we have. You need to leave your division, Tuccy.
Oh.
I accidentally left the division rather than removing our division mate.
Okay. Then send invite.
Let's do this. My game is constantly crashing, says Francesco. Francesco, please contact our customer support team. Really easy. Just go to support.wargaming.net and ask them for help. They'll help you troubleshoot it. He said Arsenal. Yes, I'm going to keep saying Arsenal probably until like 2020. I can't, like, it's you know, like after 4 years, it's really hard to sort of then...
It's hard to teach us new tricks. Okay, so
the artist formerly known as Arsenal, yes. You know, this, yeah. Okay. It's just one of those things. We all have to get used to it. The ships that you can earn from the combat missions, are they mine to get all the time or just for this April update? So the space ships, the actual like different named ones, are only going to be here for April. You can, however, get skins for regular ships, especially up here in the Fly, Strike, Win campaign, right? You can, like, for instance, first stage will give you the La Galiciana and Pensacola Bionic camos, which are permanent.
Yep.
And also Ironium and Naval Aviation container. So it's pretty cool to do. I recommend it. I mean, this is from just streaming today. That's only warships I played today. And you can see I'm actually already done with one mission. Got several others almost finished. So I'm going to
the directives are
it's pretty easy. Just basically just play. And you'll get the things.
Okay.
When will the Spacebattles containers arrive on the premium shop? But there are no Spacebattles containers. There are naval aviation containers, and those are going to arrive very soon.
Yep. Could you tell us a bit about your work in Prague? How much communication and influence do you have on the devs? How much influence do you have with the devs?
It really depends, right? Some things that we don't have much influence on. Other things we have a lot of influence on. Like we have a lot of influence when it comes to like the activities that we do. You know, like we give a lot of feedback about, you know, like these activities, events, contests, things that we run. We give a lot of input whenever it comes to updates. You know, our own feedback as well as your feedback, making sure that you know, like features are approved for release, or you know, like we will say, like, oh no, we really need to make some changes here before we can send this out. So it depends a little bit, but the devs are actually very open to talking to us, and they ask us for a lot of feedback, and like I feel well heard.
Yeah.
Unless we have silly ideas, in which case they tell us to go away.
One thing that needs to be stressed, I would say, is that listening to feedback doesn't necessarily mean acting on it or acting on it in the way that you think it should be. There's usually, for example, more than one way how to balance a ship, so sometimes it's, for example, easier, instead of nerfing one thing and having to have the nerf there very significant, it's easier or more comfortable for everyone to nerf some seemingly unrelated thing, like, for example, the post-release nerf of the Conqueror, where it focused not on the weapons, for example, or on the Citadel, but on the heals, so on the ability to regenerate, on the staying power. So yeah, that's actually that's a pretty typical example when rebalance can take a completely different way than in the usual reactions.
Yeah. God damn it! I got fighters on my butt. I would have just lost all the planes there. And I did. Yeah, you really want to be careful to avoid the fighter squads. They are quite nasty at the moment.
Okay, and of course, for once I rely on a British battleship to start some fires, and I don't.
How can we get the new stream camera, the one that you get from World of Warships official streams? Wait and see. Ragnar Talk asks, do the normal aviation containers have a chance on a premium CV too? Yes. The chance of dropping a premium CV is higher for the premium containers, but it exists for the standard non-premium ones as well. So definitely make sure you do those directives. So, Mr. Kurfürst, let me introduce you to my friend, Mr. Level Bombing.
Unfortunately, the level bombers are not as good anymore.
No, I
just in hunting destroyers as they were in the
no.
first
I also
iterations.
also noticed that they really don't do much damage to a Kurfürst. Really, not a lot at all. Well, I'm gonna see if we can't do a little suicide attack onto this Audacious, the enemy Audacious. Definitely gonna lose all our planes, but let's see how much damage we can do to a flat top with these little bombs. Ah, much better. If I actually got a good drop on off that, that could be quite nasty. But yeah, like I'm not feeling the audacious. I'm gonna stick with my Hakuryu in future, I'm sure.
It seems that we are kind of missing on cap control.
On what?
Cap control.
Slightly, yes.
Ah, finally, first fire started.
Oh god, I wish the torpedoes on the Audacious weren't quite as slow. Wow, so slow.
But they will connect? No. Ah, they ran out.
No way. And the other ones aren't gonna arm in time.
Ah, our Alsace is charging. Why? Actually, we have a Audacious versus Audacious duel.
Oh, I was just dropping a few fighters for support. 18 non-penetrating hits. I am not impressed.
Rocket planes against Frederick.
Yes, at least I set it on fire.
Not surprised.
Oh, 9k. No, I'll take it back. Just have to get a better angle.
Managed to knock out some AA, probably not enough. Could you drop a fighter on me, please?
Yes.
Because I think that... Ah, no, the torpedo bombers seem to be going elsewhere. Yeah, they are going to be.
Okay. I'm gonna go engage Friedrich. I just feel like the use that skill boost top speed. I think I have the top speed skill slotted. Not 100% sure, but I think so. I just feel like the short arming time and the nice sort of narrowing of the aiming circle is cool, but you have to give up so much torpedo speed sort of in exchange. And it becomes really frustrating to use them. But maybe I just need to find the sweet spot.
Let's see if I manage to set him on fire now. Did you score any hits?
Yes, he damage con, yeah.
Ah, okay. Nice. Nice.
Okay.
So I'm pushing through into C. And reloading to AP.
Okay. I wonder if I should try a level bombing run on the Alaska.
Alaska probably not so much.
Well, I tried Yamato earlier and I just wasn't getting a lot of damage in because Well, lots of armor. I'll try Alaska, see how it goes.
Ah, okay. Blind shot on Alaska didn't really work.
But the problem is, as soon as they start turning out of it, you hardly hit any bombs at all anymore.
Can we get a flag from where are we from? If that nation has ships in game? Oh crap, planes coming. Okay, eating one.
I believe, Tucky, you can do it.
Got 2 floodings, but don't really want to damage con just yet.
Is Yamato reversing? Of course he is.
Okay, time to rebuild.
Printing new ship?
Yes, but I could really use some fighters. Maybe not now, but he will probably go after me. No? No. Oh yeah, he is. Oh! Cruiser torpedoes. Which I managed to dodge. So, Mr. Edinburgh.
Uh-oh, that's on Alaska. Very close. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm being pecked here to death. And torpedo planes! I really could use some fighter support.
I'm sorry, there's an Alaska like in front of my face.
Nah, okay, too late.
Sorry.
Dude, you have like 10 ships there. I was alone here. Why does Midway and Hakuryu have more torpedoes in water than the British CV? Well, with Hakuryu it's, as far as I know, an option, right? I actually didn't play Hakuryu yet, so after the rework. So you can choose between
God damn it.
long range. Why are you catapulting your planes in on a suicidal course into the rock?
Why not?
But basically it's difference between the styles of the planes. So basically with Midway you have twin torpedoes but fairly short ranged, and with not that friendly aiming. With Hakuryu you can have either short range twins or longer range singles, and with the British CVs you have a generally very short activation time. But also fewer torpedoes per plane.
Solid
nice
hit.
hit on the Edinburgh.
Really have to have your attack locked in quite early. The deviation for re-aiming is so bad.
I like the planes on the Azuma's deck, that they are sitting there with folded up wings. Hope to see it on some more ships. Well, maybe, but only on ships where this would actually apply, because most of the catapult planes didn't really have folding wings. They had often removable wings, so in Hungary you would have the wings stored beside you, but
Nice.
we are winning this.
Still don't like this ship. So, Kettenmeister, the idea to remove the total plane reserve number behind Alt key. Look, it's one of those things that we brought in because we wanted to make the CV UI a bit clearer. And then we heard the feedback about, you know, like, you not liking it, but we got this feedback too late to really make any changes. I mean, right now, you can still hold the Alt key and you'll still get the total number of planes. And to be fair, while I preferred the way before as well, I don't really see a big issue with having to switch. I mean, literally just hold the key and there the information is. So, yeah, but there's a good chance we can change it back in a future update. But there was just no way to do it this time because, yeah, it was a little late in the patch process. They're dead anyway.
Will I like the Azuma if I like the Alaska? I'm not sure, because Azuma is after all based on the Japanese cruisers and general Japanese cruiser style. I would rather say Azuma is closer to overgrown Zao than to overgrown Alaska, while the Alaska is basically overgrown Des Moines, so... Ouch. Our Friedrich got it.
This is actually turning into rather a close game. Although Montana should
Yeah,
be able to survive quite long. It's got decent AA.
The Montana should be generally impervious to the strike planes. What's the specialty of the British CVs?
Well, what you're watching right now.
Yes, it's the level bombing. So instead of classic dive bombers, precision strikes, you just spray and pray. But with a lot of bombs, so usually you score some hits. It has its own challenges because it takes longer for the bombs to fall. MrConway, I think you should start moving, maybe.
Why?
To get closer to the action.
but the game is over in 1 minute.
Oh yeah. Just.
I mean, I think this is. If I can still get this one strike in, then I'll be happy. But there's no chance of anything else.
Yeah. No. Yeah. True. You should have started moving
A long time ago. Yes.
Is it possible to only have the CV activate its own fighters only when planes are near you and not a ship? Maybe. We will pass that feedback along, but generally getting ship close to your carrier is not really that frequent. Getting enemy ship close enough to activate fighters and not enemy planes at the same time, so...
14 penetrating hits.
Nice. With rockets?
Squadron is gone. Yeah. Will the premium CVs come to the premium shop too? Yes, they will soon.
Yeah.
Yes, so the difference between, somebody's pointing out this level bombing, carpet bombing in chat, right? Carpet bombing is just area saturation, right? That's from like high above, and you just drop as many bombs as you possibly can, hoping that you hit it. Dive bombing, obviously, you dive down and drop the bombs at the last possible moment because you have the highest accuracy, and level bombing is somewhere in between where you still try and accurately hit, but you don't actually dive down to drop the bombs.
Carpet bombing is generally a colloquial name for level bombing when you are dropping a lot of bombs, because
I would say that all carpet bombing is level bombing, but not all level bombing is carpet bombing.
Yeah.
Okay, still hate the ship, but as you can see, if you get a decent game, you can do damage.
I don't think the raised Citadel of Conquer did any influence on this battle.
Check your captain skills. See, torpedo acceleration is slotted. So Azuma.
Well, if you want,
I'll give her a go.
In that case, I will take the...
10-point captain. Maybe not dismiss you, but I will definitely replace you. Where is my Zao captain? Here he is.
I will take in such case
quickly to build this thing,
because it's not going to grind itself.
It isn't?
No, unfortunately. Could you please confirm the exchange rate of florins to credits with the next update? Actually, not off the top of my head, but let's check the armory.
Arsenal. What's our range? 19 clicks.
Okay, I will have to check the actual announcement, because I don't know the number off the top of my head. Yeah.
Are we going to go for Def AA? I think we're going to go for Defensive AA, actually.
Well, I'm ready whenever.
Almost.
Oh, yeah, you should be explaining your equipment choice.
I should be explaining my equipment choice?
Yes. The chat demands it.
Chat demands it? Okay, so guys, in terms of upgrades, right? I opted for the range because I feel 22 kilometers, like there's a lot of situations where you need to lob some HE at battleships from range, so it's quite good to have it. Concealment is absolutely mandatory for a cruiser. We can actually get down to the 11.9, which is very respectable, which means we can easily disengage. We definitely want steering gear to make sure we can avoid those nasty shells. And then I always like more accuracy and some basic survivability things. In terms of upgrades here, I'm going to take Defensive A because there are a lot of carriers around at the moment, and
Also, it's not necessarily the best close-in pushing ship. So I don't really want to get too many situations where I'm going to get that close that I need the hydro. So I'm gonna leave it out for now. If that's a wise choice or not, that remains to be seen. Otherwise, definitely going to go for some speed. Always nice to have. I'm going to go for a little bit of extra repair. Definitely going to go for Juliet Charlie because, you know, never want to detonate. And then probably also go for some extra fire chance and some more extra fire chance. And actually maybe also some fire extinguishing time.
Maybe.
We could always just slot something back here for some extra free XP because, you know, like...
And in the meantime, I've managed to find the Florence confirmation. So the exchange of Florence to credits at the end of this update, or basically when 083 goes live, the exchange rate is 1 to 4,000.
Yep. Also, in terms of captain skills, I'm running my standard Zao build, which is some concealment, a little bit of AA here and there. It's of course got a superintendent in for that extra heal, and then a demolition expert for more HE, adrenaline rush for more damage. So yeah, that's what I run on my Zao.
Def King 97 Flamo has their new conqueror on his stream in his stream title, but I didn't see the stream. Can you say what it's about? Well, we are testing currently, as announced some time ago on the dev blog. Actually, it was announced quite some time ago. We are testing Monarch and Conqueror with a bit taller citadel.
Yeah. Kettenbeißer says, why did you introduce the ability to buy legendary modules for Ironium? Doesn't that make the point of long-time goals useless? I don't think so, honestly. For people like you, maybe, who play a lot, maybe it's a bad thing, but for more casual people, they struggle to even get a single legendary module. The maximum, even if you pay for the missions, you'll be able to get is 2, maybe 3 if there's some extra activities that we run where you can get some Ironium. So I don't think it removes the goal. There are a lot more tier 10 ships than that, and it's, you know, like you still have to play to get the Ironium to be able to buy the modules. I'm looking forward to be able to get those 2 or 3 because I honestly don't have any legendary modules yet because I play too much variety. I don't concentrate enough on single ships, so I think it's okay. Can you pass a message on to the devs for me? Leave my Conqueror alone. Well,
no.
Rule Britanniaru, we will see. I personally, honestly, I don't like the Conqueror at all. I know it's a strong ship. I just don't like playing it. I don't enjoy it. So I'm hoping for some change to make it more engaging. And I'm a big Battleship player, so... yeah, the mission doesn't run out, so when sell them anyway. Yes, but look, it's... You have to realize, and this is the same holds for like things like Snowflakes and the Steel campaigns we did. Then we have different players playing our game. Some of them, you know, have the time to go and grind for legendary modules, and others don't as much. So it's nice to be able to do, you know, like something like this where we can give something that's rewarding to players, you know, for joining in a fun activity.
How about legendary modules for CVs and information on how long will they stay suspended? Also, do you have any ideas on the new legendary modules for the ships that don't have them? I just have to say that both things are in progress, so cannot really comment right now about any of these. For carriers, for example, it's more important to make sure first that the individual balance in the new system is just right before going for the modules, because they again will move the meta a bit.
At least we got some free... Oh, sorry, Bismarck, big ship coming through. Like, actual big ship.
I was told that one can buy the legendary modules for doubloons. Now, why is that? No, you cannot buy them for modules. You can buy missions, so you then have to fulfill the missions for the Ironium, and then you can use the Ironium to purchase legendary modules,
Yes.
but you need a lot of it.
And anyone can get a free legendary module by participating in the space battles and completing the missions. There is a total of 780 Ironium up for grabs if you complete all missions and directives. So that'll get you, you know, like your legendary module.
Okay,
choice.
look, I'm going into C
Why is everyone aiming at me?
because you have a new ship and
Yes,
a wargaming tech. You know the curse of the new ship.
I know, but I still don't like it. I'm loving the accuracy on this thing, though. Whoa. That Midway is just like rushing through all of the A and sacrificing all of his planes to get me. It's just a little silly, if I may say so. What's blocking me? Oh, that island.
Oh damn it, there is Dmitry Donskoy. Please don't turn on the radar yet. Don't turn on the radar yet. Ah, okay. Can you blob the Donskoy, please?
Like, I'm not on a blapping ship at this distance. I can
Because they are doing their best to blob me.
can annoy him with some HE, but that's pretty much it.
Ah, okay. I'm outside of range. But yeah, now the planes are coming.
Sorry, dude.
Ah,
The accuracy on these guns, though. Beautiful.
well, time to rejoin the blob. It seems that they are camping pretty far, which is not really a good thing for me because I can't shoot at anyone.
Oh, Donskoy definitely got blapped right there. And we burned a enemy Yamato, looking pretty good now. Need to try some AP on this thing, I think. Come on, Minotaur. Why are you reversing? It's totally safe. Promise.
So how do you buy all the premium CVs? I haven't seen that bundle. There is no such bundle. I think someone was joking.
At least not yet. It might be. Guys, there'll be an option to buy the premium CVs soon.
But as to when exactly and how exactly...
Wait and see. Like, I don't know the details off by heart, to be honest, anyway. So, like, even if I wanted to leak it to you, I couldn't. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Too bad Azuma is a total disaster. A real bad ship at tier 9. I have them all, but I'm not buying that one. Tire Anthill. That's a matter of taste. I mean, I'm not much of a Japanese cruiser player, but her testing results were definitely not bad, even discounting the usual tester bias, which is like anywhere between +10 and +15% above average. But I mean, she's specific, so she probably wouldn't fit everyone Okay, Minotaur, Kurfürst. Anything with radar close to me? No. So I can cap in peace. Hopefully in peace and not in pieces.
Mr. Kurfürst. Who are you shooting at? Not at me. That's fine.
When Jingles did his lines, did you have one that was like, we sank a cruiser, but it was a battleship?
So I was actually not there for the day when he did it. He did it just the day after we wrapped up King of the Sea. So he was there with I.O. Gray. So I don't know what the actual final voice lines were that were recorded. That's going to be a bit of a surprise for all of us. There was definitely an idea to have him like misidentify a lot of things as he, you know, is wont to do as Jingles. The concern we have a little bit with that is that, you know, like most of you guys know Jingles, but some of you may not. And so if you don't know Jingles and then you suddenly unlock a Jingles commander in game and he's just confusing everything, this may be a little bit confusing to you as a player. So I'm not quite sure if we can go like full, you know, we've spotted an enemy battleship when it's a destroyer. It remains to be seen what the final result of that is. But I'm pretty sure that Jingles has been able to make the voice lines authentically Jingles. I mean, that was the whole point. So we have a list of sort of standard responses that we need to be able to have for a full voice pack in the client. And he modified those basically.
Oh, the key tried to torpedo me.
A serious voice and a jingly jingles one. Look, maybe we can do like a mod pack or something, but I don't know, honestly. I don't know what the final result of this was.
I cannot imagine.
It's a little bit of a surprise.
I cannot imagine Jingle's serious voice.
We'll have to see with that one. We'll have to see. Ah, come on, Salem. Somebody open up that Salem for me. Hello, Salem. We need some HE here. No, we need some AP for that Minotaur. Shit. God damn it! Why didn't I keep my AP loaded? Oh, look at that floating citadel right there. Giant floating citadel.
No citadel for you.
We shall see. What was that? Wow. In the meantime, I'm going to get absolutely pummeled by the Salem.
Well, who lives by citadel dies by citadel.
Leave. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, but generally this battle
is the citadel you're looking for.
Not really going too fun for me because I can't close into anything. It's one downside of the British destroyers. They are fairly slow, and at the same time keeping in mind that I should be able to get out of trouble, it's kind of restrictive.
I am very much liking the Azuma, by the way.
Oh, that's a very nice damage score.
Please, no citadels. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Everything good.
Well, the IFHE on Jutland really does a world of change.
Lol to that kill steal.
What? That was you?
Sorry.
Shame.
Like 1,000 with an HE shell.
He was flooding. He was rightfully mine.
What's key top range? Uh-oh.
You should have done some fratricide on this Azuma that is chasing me now.
I'm planning to, don't worry.
Oh, ouch. This hurt.
Azuma is a nasty customer. But he just made a mistake. He turned to avoid torpedoes. God damn it. Should have eaten the torpedoes though.
Nah.
So guys,
Domogami got me.
like I mean I'm a big fan of my Zao, and this handles very, very similar to a Zao. This is a definite recommend to get this from me. I really did not like Alaska that much. Not my kind of gameplay. In general, US cruisers are a bit. I'm always just struggle to get a hang of them. But this feels very comfortable and very
Looking at it,
like this feels like I know this ship already.
I have fairly nice spotting damage at least, so well, it wasn't a completely wasted battle, but yeah. Closing in on stuff was kind of difficult. And when I manage something already, he kill steals it.
I'm sorry, but no, good game, good ship. I like it. It definitely gets punished for showing weaknesses and showing broadside.
Oh, you are top XP.
But if you use the strength, which is these ridiculous guns with the beautiful accuracy, it very much works quite nicely. Fantastic. We have time. We have a few more minutes. Should we try one last YOLO rush in the space battles?
Yes, we can. There was a question earlier. Oh, it appears that you remove how many players are on the server. Was that on purpose or just omission? We didn't remove it.
Remove
we
it.
moved it. If you press escape or click on the wheel there, you still get the number. But generally, for regular player, it's not really
Yeah, it wasn't really very useful information to have.
Important value. So yeah.
It just got moved over there during the redesign. It's one of those things that, you know, for us people on 1080p plus screens doesn't really matter, but for people with smaller screen resolutions, you know, they care about their screen real estate, and we have to be a bit careful. So sometimes we have to move things around.
I mean, anyway, the numbers of players are following quite predictable patterns, so yeah, basically you don't need to have the counter to know that at 4 AM you will probably have very few people on the server.
Wow. Mr. Jingles is trying to boil his steaks. What have you done to him, Russia? I'm not sure.
Boil?
He is British, right? So good cuisine is not what I was expecting from him. This comes from me as a British person.
Maybe he heard about some aspects of the Czech cuisine, but if he makes the svíčková sauce for it, good for him. If he's boiling them for any other reason, weird.
Is Jingles going to be locked to British ships, or can I put him on a French ship to be evil? Honestly, I'm not sure. My guess would be, being very British, he'd be on a British ship, but I'm not entirely sure how Jingles would be implemented.
Oh, he's trying the steak in a bag. Sous vide. Okay, that makes sense. But that's not exactly boiling.
That's not boiling at all, and that is actually because I raved at him for so much. I'm glad he did it.
MrConway is our sous vide prophet.
Guys, like, honestly, if you... Oh, we finally got...
Oh yeah, we got
nice.
Rings of Saturn.
Nice. No, honestly, using sous vide is the most fantastic way to make a steak, in my opinion. If you're not like a professional chef and have like a proper grill and everything, and you know, time, and you know, just stand there, watch your steak the whole time. But you literally just put your steak in a bag, some seasoning, drop it in the water, forget about it, and then like 2-3 hours later, you take it out and burn it with as hot as possible, a sauce vide you can. And then it's perfect every single time. Beautiful. Google it. It's not boiling. It's not boiling, right? If you do a steak vacuum, you want to be like 58, 59 degrees centigrade. That's my preference, to have it be like a perfect medium rare. It's never boiling.
Yeah, by boiling you would have killed the steak, but yeah. Damn it! Now you made me hungry.
Hungry or angry?
Hungry.
Hungry.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Let's blow stuff up.
yes. So guys, sous vide, do it. It's fantastic. Jingles knows exactly what he's doing. I'm gonna go.
Well,
try
I'm
circle.
not that sure on that account, but
Okay, I'm not sure about that account either, but I know that that's good at least.
if you just throw me the sous vide machine, I probably wouldn't know what I'm doing either. But maybe he did read the guide.
Quick tip there says Draculia for everyone: try Aslan's mod's Rough Seas mod. Makes the ocean look amazing. Look, there is actually quite an easy way for us to change the wave height. There's literally just a tweakable setting, and we can make the waves bigger. The reason we don't do this for the vanilla client is because right now there is no interaction between the ship and the sea. The sea is not doesn't have physics. The sea is a flat plane as far as the ship is concerned. This is something we may be able to do, in future, but it would have to come with some interaction with the ship, because otherwise it would just look weird if your ship doesn't react to the waves, which is why we don't do it. If you think it looks cool and if you enjoy it, by all means, Aslan's mod is, mod pack is generally safe to use. You can just download it.
Maybe you shouldn't rush so far ahead.
I'm just pushing behind this little island because I want to go. It's generally safe to use, and I can go play around with it. There are quite a few cool mods that our community makes.
Yeah.
That I would recommend checking out. Actually.
I've actually tried the wave thingy mod already quite some time ago. Back then it looked very weird with the teeny weeny ships like the low tier destroyers, because you had waves bigger than them. But I might give it a try again. On the big ships it looked cool, but yeah.
I heard of the new stream account. Will you give them away soon? I'm sure we're gonna figure out like an excuse to give them away to you soon. I'll discuss it with the other twin, and we'll think of something. Okay.
Ouch! Our galaxy got touched.
Touched? Inappropriately, you say?
Oh, there's a Zaya.
Wondering what to do here. I'm sort of sneaking around. Sneakity sneak.
Don't sneakity sneak too close, because there's quite a lot of galaxies around. Oh, and their Paris managed to hit me.
Yeah, I know.
That's one of the downside of pushing forward in a battleship. Or basically in Battleship or Cruiser, that you have much harder time controlling the angles. So.
Well, I captured the inner circle for the team.
For the Horde.
Let's see if I can ambush this Paris. Yeah, I do have a lot of premium account time, as Red Bull Star points out. If you want to know why, it's very simple, right? Because as Wargaming employees, we get a set amount of gold and doubloons in World of Tanks and World of Warships every day. And the other day, World of Tanks had a discount on their premium time in the client. So I just went and I spent all of my World of Tanks doubloons on premium time. So now I have, I think, enough to be safe. Well, I'm pretty sure World of Warships is going to be around for a long time. Because it's a great game. Oh, blue Asta in cap, not good. Sneakity sneak. That Paris feels suspiciously like a player who doesn't know.
I think you should pull back a bit, because You have no support.
I just wanted to get a sneaky destroyer, a torpedo run off. That's all I wanted. I probably spooked him now. Well, 5 torpedoes. I just want to hunt battleships right now, Tuccy. It's all good. We've got the cap circles. Time for me to sneakity sneak up on someone else.
It would be nice if you could sneak up on this guy.
Torpedoes are in the water, Tuccy. What? I just got stuck on a space iceberg. Shit.
Spaceberg.
Spaceberg. No.
Ah, I got done.
Oh, he's gonna spot. He spotted me. God damn
guys,
it.
any reason CVs were not included in space battles this time? Well, I think the main reason is that basically there was not enough time to prepare them for the space mode as well, and basically work related to CVs was better spent on making the regular CVs better. Spiceberg, the spice must flow.
Now Yola Rush on the Zaya. Are you ready for this, chat? Are you ready? Can we hear some dun 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 in
This
chat?
space battle make me watch Star Trek. Well, good for you.
Yes, I myself have just been watching Discovery. Terrible show.
I mean, as a show, it's like
No,
kind
it's
of
terrible.
generic. As a Star Trek show, it's a bit worse off. But oh,
Bye bye. Yes, I died. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I could have probably avoided dying there, but you know. I'm pretty happy with that 126,000 damage. Lots of torpedo hits. We hold all of the green circles. We have a points advantage.
on the other hand, we have only cruisers and destroyers.
Nice.
Ah, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's fine. I think we're good. I think we have got this one in the bag.
Yep.
I hope I'm not jinxing it by saying that, but you know.
Now we will see just the allies popping off.
Okay. However, it is past 8
It is
o'clock.
time, yeah.
Almost my bedtime. Chat, thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been a
Definitely.
pleasure as always. Sorry for the squeaky microphone noise. I need to get some WD-40 on this. Update 0.8.2 is live. Play Space Battles, they're good fun. If you don't know yet, we are going to be unlocking 2 different space battle modes over the next couple of weeks. So there's also going to be a Space Assault mode, which is an asymmetrical mode with respawns and all kinds of shenanigans. And then there is Torpedo Beat mode, inspired by the glorious Eurobeat, and it's, you know, like 80 knot ships with ridiculous torpedo reloads and speeds. It's going to be good fun. Be sure to turn up the in-game music to max. We haven't done it today because it's a bit weird with the different viewpoints, but we'll figure it out for next time because the space music is very, very cool.
And the effects are also fun.
And
Pew,
the
pew,
effects
pew,
are fun,
pew.
absolutely. But yeah, go enjoy update 0.8.2. I hope you are going to have a good start to the week, a good start to April.
And I think there's another stream tomorrow, the regional stream, right?
Possibly.
Possibly.
But I'm not sure who's streaming tomorrow. One of our esteemed colleagues is going to be streaming. And And Thursday, yes. On Thursday, it's not going to be me though. On Thursday, I'm going to take a day off because we are doing a special stream next weekend that you may or may not hear about. But that means I'm going to be away because I'm not going to go stay in the office that late for every evening. But we are going to raid someone now, as is tradition. If you have any suggestions, shout them out in chat. I'm having a look right now who is live. There must be someone who we can raid.
Yeah,
No,
and
he's German.
Yeah, while MrConway is looking, thanks for watching us and thanks for all your numerous questions. There's a suggestion for Notzer. There is a suggestion for Mr. Gibbons.
We've raided Notzer, Mr. Gibbons. So
Flumbus, he's having a bad day.
Oh, poor Flumbus. But Flumbus doesn't need us. Flumbus has more viewers than us already. We are actually going to raid one of our German/English people. He's actually, streaming in English, I hope. His name's A to the K. He's a very good player. He did some competitive streaming as well in the past. He knows what he's talking about. He's a good guy. So please go give him some love when you hit chat.
Some poise.
And some poise, as is tradition, of course. And for everyone else, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure, and we will see you again soon.
Yep,
Goodbye.
definitely. Bye-bye.